A bilingual help wanted sign for AutoZone, a retailer of aftermarket automotive parts and accessories, is posted outside the store in Canton, Miss. On September 27, 2018. Rogelio v. Solis AP. By Heather Long economics correspondent email bio follow October 5 at 9:02 a.m. The unemployment rate fell to 3.7% in September, its lowest level since 1969, the Labor Department reported Friday. Many forecasters predict it will decline even more in the months to come. While economists cheered the unemployment rate, only 134,000 jobs were created in September, which was well below the consensus prediction of 180,000. September's storm and catastrophic flooding in the Carolinas likely prevented some businesses from bringing new workers on. Hiring was also weak in retail and the leisure and hospitality sectors. The September data have shown a tendency in recent years to be underreported initially and revised up later. Storm Florence likely caused some temporary weakness as well, said Jim O'Sullivan, chief U.S. economist at High Frequency Economics. Under Trump, the jobs boom has finally reached blue-collar workers. Will it last? Experts see the dip in September hiring as a temporary blip in a period for the U.S. economy that Federal Reserve Chair Jerome H. Powell called extraordinary this week. Many other data points remain strong. Unemployment claims fell to a 49-year low last week, and July hiring was revised up from 147,000 to 165,000, and August was revised up from 201,000 to 270,000, in further indications of how businesses continue to add workers at a rapid pace. We've been dancing around hitting this unemployment record for several months. It was inevitable, said Andrew Chamberlain, chief economist at Glassdoor. You pass a $1.5 trillion tax cut when the economy is close to full employment, and it works pretty well. The nation saw a sharp drop in new hires last year after Hurricanes Harvey and Irma, almost snapping the record-setting streak of years of continuous job growth. But the economy quickly bounced back, and areas hit by storms were soon drawing lots of construction workers to aid in rebuilding. While unemployment remains low, wages grew only 2.8% in September, a slight disappointment after 2.9% growth in August, which was the highest in 9 years. Economists continue to be surprised that average hourly earnings are not growing faster now that competition for workers is so fierce. Many major employers announced pay increases in recent months, but those have yet to significantly move the needle nationally. Average hourly earnings haven't topped 3% growth yet in this expansion. Amazon, America's second-largest employer, announced it was increasing its starting pay to $15 an hour in November for full-time and temporary employees, another sign wages might move up in the coming months. Amazon chief executive Jeffrey P. Bezos owns The Washington Post. Powell said more wage growth is quite welcome, and the Fed isn't worried yet about higher pay causing inflation. In fact, the wage gains most Americans are seeing are getting entirely wiped out by rising gas, rent and other prices. Every month for the past year, the wage data releases have continued to demonstrate that workers simply aren't getting ahead. Ryan Nunn and Jay Shambaugh of the Brookings Institution, a think tank, said in a report out this week. real wage growth has been consistently hovering around zero. There are also concerns that, while there is a lot of excitement about 3.7% unemployment, some other measures of the health of the labor market have still not returned to their pre-recession levels. The 3.7% unemployment is definitely exciting, but it's not the full story, said Martha Gimbel, research director at Indeed.com's hiring lab. Part of what we all care about is not just the low unemployment rate, but that people are employed in good jobs, and that they can get the hours they want. Gimbel pointed out that the number of workers employed part-time who want a full-time job actually rose in September. That metric of involuntary part-time workers has still not returned to its pre-recession norm. We are almost there, but I do think there's still room for improvement, said Gimbel. Related, this is almost a too-good-to-be-true economy, Fed chair says. Who are the winners and losers of new NAFTA? Steel is surging under Trump. Will workers benefit?